Now, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but if Jake Paul beats Anthony Joshua, is it the greatest sporting achievement ever? It's possible. So, this situation has gotten very ludicrous because Eddie Hearn has confirmed that Jake Paul is actually the frontrunner to fight Anthony Joshua next, and it's oh my god. No, I made a video on this recently talking about the dangers of this fight actually happening and the risks that Jake Paul could be taking with regards to his health and well being and the future that he hopes to have in boxing. But it seems like this is getting very concrete and meetings and talks are expected to happen in the near future. So I just thought, let's take this seriously and actually weigh up the possibility of Jake Paul beating Anthony Joshua and what that actually means in sport. So it's always hard to compare individual achievements in individual sports to achievements in team sports. So team sports aside, if we look at some of the greatest individual achievements, you're talking what? Usain Bolt's his record, the 100 meters, you're looking at Michael Phelps and his gold medals, you're looking at Nadal and his 14 slams in the French. You're looking at other tennis records held by Djokovic and Federer. We're talking about comparing this potential situation, this potential achievement, with some of the greatest athletes ever, and that's how crazy and bonkers this would be. Do I think it's going to happen? Absolutely not. No, I do not think it's going to happen. But I thought it was worth weighing up because if he does it from a sheer shock factor, this would probably be number one. It's very unlikely we will ever see any single person in sport eclipse this, right? That's my honest opinion. And again, I don't think it's gonna happen. I should say that again. Now let's rephrase the question and what will it mean if Anthony Joshua actually loses to Jake Paul? Well, then I just start questioning everything I know in sport and boxing in general, which isn't a lot, but I still question it all. Anthony Joshua may not want to retire, but he might have to retire if he loses because there is no coming back. That is a low in which he just cannot get back up. There's no such thing as a rebuild, no title contention, nothing. The only thing you get is just a big sum of money. But, I mean, it's not even worth anything, to be honest, because you've made so much money anyway. But let me bring it full circle. I do not think, and I'll say this again, I do not think Anthony Joshua will lose to Jake Paul, okay? I do not think that. I had to kind of weigh it up because ultimately it is a possible reality, whether or not we think it's 1% or 0%, 0.5%, whatever the hell you think it is. It's still a reality that's possible. And if I'm Anthony Joshua right now, I wouldn't even take the fight. I mean, sure, he can offer you, I don't know how much money he can offer you, but probably a lot. But don't take the fight. You're wasting time. Go and fight people in your actual division. You've got limited time left.